YouTube, we're back. Last time we slayed the giant princess. She was like huge and was gonna end the world. And now, I think she's still a giant, but she's pissed. So we're about to see.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are painted in blood, a deep, sickening red that drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor. This place reeks of torment, of ripped skin and burning bone. The princess stands in its center, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin. Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh. And then, with a nauseating sound, the skin tears. It plops to the ground.
She's not chained anymore. We're in trouble.
She is loose, and she is coming for you. Let her end it. It's the punishment you all deserve for what you did to her. It's the punishment I deserve for letting it happen. Screw that. We can win. We've done it before, and we'll do it again, only this time we'll make it out the other side. Hell, she's practically done most of the work for us.
No, what happened? Oh, questions. Wait, we don't have to do this. Oh, man.
You'll try. And that's what I've been so excited for. Let's hurt each other.
Your heart free of fear, you charge towards the princess, your eyes locked on each other, both of you prepared to lay down your very essence in one blow. It's now or never. Let's make it a beautiful blaze of glory. With a horrifying squelch, you are unwound.
Damn!
No, that's our stuff. She can't just do that. She just did. Unfortunate, I know, but reality is reality.
You should all just be grateful she's decided to keep us alive. Even in her defilement, she is merciful.
We're not out for the count just yet.
You damn cheater, give me my insides back. Should I call her a cheater first, though? Or should I just engage? I think I'm gonna call her a cheater.
Words don't leave your metaphorical mouth. Instead, all that leaves you is a wet and horrible gurgling as tissue vibrates out of place.
Oh, because I don't have a mouth or anything?
Metaphorical mouth.
You don't have the means to speak anymore, do you? How tragic.
Damn it.
It is tragic, though, isn't it? I'm not satisfied dividing fear and indignation from your eyes alone. A quivering mound of flesh is no companion.
She snaps her fingers, and the basic form of a vocal system assembles before you.
Now, little bird, what was it you wanted to tell me?
Oh Oh yes, because begging is going to help with this one.
It's better than the alternative. She's in control here. Without her mercy, there's nothing we can do.
I don't think she wants to give us mercy.
I didn't think I'd see you begging so quickly. How pathetic. In another life, I might have even thought it was adorable. But all it does now is fill me with contempt.
Just submit.
You gonna give me my insides back
What is there left for us to
so we can
do?
duke this shit out?
Skin flayed and organs flapping, you charge towards the princess. That's right. She'll never stop us.
Still, you defy your god. I've made the mistake of underestimating your resolve before. Never again.
You swing for her heart. What's left of you
Yay.
explodes. So that's it.
Dang
It's
it.
over. Just like that.
Of course it's over. It's been over since the very first moment we laid eyes on her.
This is the final note of your discordant melody. You will not return again, because you will live in that single tone forever.
No! No! It's not over! We're a god killer! We've returned from death itself twice!
Didn't you hear her? We're not dead.
What's the difference? From many perspectives, there isn't one. But functionally, that is, from your perspective, the difference is massive. You are entirely laid bare, spread to each corner of the room, yet you are wholly aware of the state you're in, incapable of movement, but entirely capable of perception. In fact, perceiving your state is the only thing you can currently do. You are preserved, perfectly, in the amber of her torment.
We're more than this. We've lost bodies before. We just have to lose this one and make another.
Yeah, let's just shed the vessel.
I refuse to let you just decide to die with your task unfinished. If you die here, the world is doomed.
Suck my nuts, narrator. I do what I want. I'm still here.
Ronna, where the hell are you? Are you already at the princess? This place is different.
So you've returned already, and I remain here. Is this our final destination?
The princess tilts her head to look at you, and with a gesture, you are unwound. Again? Already?
Clearly, I left you with too much room last time. Perhaps this cell will hold you better.
You know what to do. Again.
Ronna, she's gorgeous. Absolutely.
Why is the Smith in here?
You, guy who describes things, you better start saying what we do this time.
And what are you doing?
Attacking her, obviously.
Right. You charge towards the princess and...
There is no spark in you, only matter devoid of life.
you explode.
Again.
You're on a path. We are not on a fucking path. I have no idea where we are.
We're in the
Damn.
middle of a fight, so act like it.
So you are. Okay, you dive towards the princess and... We're unwound? Yes, her head swivels creakily on her neck, fire in her eyes as your body unravels with blinding pain.
No.
Again.
Your Honor.
No time. You, narrate, now.
Yes, of course. Pristine blade grasped firmly in your hands, you fly towards the princess before she can turn to face you. We might actually do it this time.
I can feel that body of yours slicing through the air. How many more times will I have to scatter you?
As she turns towards you, the very essence of your being begins to flake away. Your muscles, then organs, then nerves lay bare and screaming as the rest of you is stripped of substance.
Oh, boo-hoo. It's just a body.
It just needs to last long enough to sink this blade into her heart.
It doesn't last. You are disintegrated. Everything goes dark.
How many times do I need to pulverize you before you finally understand? You are nothing. An empty void that dared to dream it was alive.
That feels right.
If we're nothing, then why are we still here?
Because we always have been. If we're nothing, then how can we do anything? The same way we always have. Being nothing has never stopped us. Now end this. End her.
You cannot win if you cannot be.
We're just nothing.
How? I've scattered the atoms you clung to and there was nothing there to find. You can't exist.
It's over.
Let's go.
Oh, I think I understand you now. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do the things I did to you. I don't think I knew what I was doing.
She sounds genuine. They always do in the end.
It's cold, but I'm going to be okay, right?
Oh, snap.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we... There's that mirror again.
We already know how this John goes. Approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
Ignore the cowards. You have to look.
Once again, the mirror always. See what's in it. The decay. You've withered. I wonder what causes me to grow or wither. Or if that's just part of the story.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same. It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me? It does seem small from here, And
Stop.
the more we journey, the smaller each of those steps will be. But that doesn't make any of them less special.
Yeah, I'm right.
I will
Bye.
be here when it is time for us to meet again.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path, you're here to slay her. You make your way up the short a warning before you go any further. She will lie. We're not going to go through with this, right? Ignore him. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted. The blade is your implement. You'll need...
Alright.
The door to the bed... Her voice
Hello?
is hypnotized. Don't let... Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had... You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist. She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of...
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you.
You're making a huge... No. You're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy. Far too...
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful.
Okay. I'll be here.
Is someone else here? You make your way to the... Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down.
There's a slight panic rising in...
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates.
And she
rips
eats her
off
arm
the shoulder
again.
bone. It's the blade from upstairs. Or we could use it to free. You won't like what happens if... Without hesitation...
Oh, I didn't mean to do
Bring
that.
the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back.
Whoopsies.
Fine. The wound drives her to the ground. Okay. There's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
The princess pushes away
well,
from you,
in my
emotion
defense,
ripping the blade from her back.
it was a misclick. It was a misclick. You calm
She
down.
crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
Damn it. It was a misclick.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
I
What?
thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us. It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do.
Didn't she just pull a knife out of her back?
I'm not so sure. Don't waver now. As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm. Your blade cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw. Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got. Though your nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back. You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees. We can still turn this around.
Okay, we can give up, finish the job, or run for the stairs and lock her, and maybe
The
she'll
princess
bleed out.
is still chained to the wall. There's nothing she can do to stop you from getting out of here. What if she doesn't succumb to her wounds? Whatever she is so much more dangerous than I thought she'd be. You rush up the stairs and dive past the threshold. You're safe. For now. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
Oh man.
Okay, we can make this work. She has an awful wound and we have all the time in the world. Playing jailkeeper for a while might make things a little easier. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there.
Oh.
You made things easier on yourself and let me out. It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrified. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
Oh
You don't know
man.
the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
These aren't threats. These are promises. Sooner or later, you're going to have to sleep. And I'll make sure you never see the light of day again.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that
Oh, what?
basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working.
What?
It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs.
Is she a ghost?
You lie prone
Again?
on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time, but we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, what the hell? I didn't think she'd become like an
You're on a path
apparition.
in the woods. You're here.
We already did this, but we'll go to the cabin.
A warning. Before you, she will
She'll lie
she
and
will
all
cheat,
that.
and she
Yep.
will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying. I don't think lying and cheating is her thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least, she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
Oh,
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you. The blade is your implement. Hold on. What happened to the door? It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you.
Let's just go to the basement. Let's not take the blade.
I don't think going down there unarmed is going to do us any favors. You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps.
Oh, there's a bunch of eyeballs.
More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Oh, really? Oh,
Her
man.
cool and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun.
Come back? You really don't remember, do you? It doesn't matter, we need a game plan. We know we can't just go down there.
Step off into the void between the stairs.
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force. Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
I don't know.
Congratulations, you really lucked out. Of all the things that could have happened from stepping into a void, nothing is quite possibly the best outcome you could have gotten.
Oh, well.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter. Because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Oh, isn't that sweet? Oh, what should I do? Let's go right.
You turn to the right. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
What the
As
heck are
princess
you?
approaches,
Oh.
your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow.
Diesel, stop smelling my
Isn't
feet,
it?
weirdo.
It's almost like you want me to get you.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. Think! What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver.
Nerves.
Your lungs
Heart.
pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open.
Oh.
What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches.
Versus death.
Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart,
Again, your
liver,
eyes shoot open as you
lungs,
gasp for
nerves,
breath.
heart,
Can't decide
liver,
what you want to do,
nerves.
can you?
Heart. Lungs.
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. And how are we supposed to do that? We don't have a weapon. The way out of here is nowhere to be seen. That isn't my fault. It doesn't matter whose fault it is, because fighting her isn't an option right now. Then you should get looking, shouldn't you? Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver.
Oh, we could run.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. 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 Heart, lungs.
Would you look at that? You're suggesting exactly what I want. Somebody's ahead of the curve.
Liver, nerves.
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then...
Liver, nerves.
Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too.
Heart,
I don't think I can leave without you, and dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever.
liver.
I want to leave.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs.
No, definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free. Don't worry, I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs.
Screw it.
No! Nerves, heart.
I knew you'd come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving, and, do you think you can just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster? Shit. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
Heart,
liver,
lungs, liver,
With a flick of the
nerves.
princess's
Heart, lung,
wrist,
liver,
the stairs
nerves.
slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion. Liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
Come along now. You don't want to be stuck down here.
Nerves, heart, lungs. The princess glides onto the stairs and beckons you to follow. If only you had a weapon, this would be the perfect opportunity to use it. But we don't. We've already made our choice. We can still grab it on the way out. You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the suggestions for the time being. Just focus on keeping us alive. Right. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. You step onto the basement stairs, following the princess as she ascends. Pins and needles punctuate your every step, an uncomfortable and constant reminder of your mortality. Is this really worth it? At least it's a choice. That doesn't justify anything. A terrible choice is still terrible.
Make sure you keep up. We wouldn't want you to fall.
As if acting on instinct, you crane your neck and look behind you. There is nothing there. The princess reaches the top of the stairs and taps on the door. Her head twists back in your direction, watching you with dead eyes as the way out creaks open. Don't forget that your pristine blade is still on the other side. You can still make this right. You can still save everyone. You can still save yourself from becoming her tormented pet. There's no harm in us having a weapon. All it does is give us more options, and we are dangerously low on those right now. Have you considered that maybe you could operate the autonomic nervous system for a bit? Everyone is trying to manipulate us, and I can only do so many things at once to keep us alive. Heart. Liver? Your body seizes violently as you regain consciousness on the floor of the cabin. No! You're doing it all wrong. You're supposed to do it like this. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. I guess I have to do everything around here, don't I? Heart, lungs, liver.
There we go. Back with me where you belong. I thought you might have decided to break yourself just to spite me. It's better for you that you didn't. Now we can get back to business. For starters, we won't need this where we're going.
Damn it.
The princess plucks the blade from the floor and tosses it through the door behind you. It vanishes into the inky black of the basement, never to be seen again.
Well,
Guess we're not
that's
stabbing
not
you
even
in
a
the
choice.
back. I guess not. I'm going to fix myself a stiff drink. If I'm about to watch you hand the world to her on a silver platter, I'd rather not be sober.
Where are you getting, like,
Open the door.
bourbon
There's
at?
nothing else for us to do. The doorknob twists in your hand, revealing the forested path beyond the cabin. You bastard. Liver, you've actually done it. You've actually done it.
It's so beautiful. I can't wait to ruin it. But it's so cold, too. It's itching against my skin.
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
Why is it so cold?
heart, lungs.
Wow.
She's gone. And is that a mirror? Why is it here? This doesn't. It's calling us. And not in a good way.
Yep, touch it per usual. Unraveled.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
It just sent me back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting.
Oh, how nice.
Your Honor, you're here to You make your way up the short path. A warning. She will lie. We're not going to go through with it. Ignore him. The interior of the blade.
Do we take the blade?
You take the blade from
Or not?
the daughter. Her voice.
Who's that?
She sounds. Don't let it. Good. You're still listening to reason.
It's on site, lady.
She's focus on the task.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
You step forward. Your grip.
Oh? I'm probably chained up. So, you
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now,
Yeah, you're dead.
you lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look.
Oh, this is it, isn't it? I'm almost. Do you actually believe this?
It's like she's convinced. Yes. But it's over. Is it over?
Oh, let's question it.
It's over. Don't get all worked up. We should make sure. What's the... I really don't think you... And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. You lean down and wrap your hand around the blade's hilt. But as you begin to slide it out of its resting place, you feel a sharp and sudden jab in your side. What was that?
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Quick, let's get out of here.
Stop, Nitro.
It's too late for that now.
Oh,
You collapse
no.
to the ground as the mortally wounded princess
Whoa.
twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs. As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort. The little life that was left in her eyes fades.
How'd she stab us? We had the knife.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even. See you around.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate? For whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark, and you die. Your Honor, you're here to slay. A warning, she will lie. He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say we know what to look out for this time. Just stay focused. The interior, the blade.
Yeah,
Are
it's
we
just
really
not
doing this without a weapon? You know she has one, right?
Oh, she had her own
The
knife.
basement, the air seeping up from below has an almost metallic scraping. She's not even trying to hide her knife. It's like she wants. That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There is something so wrong with. Yeah, she thinks she's better than us. Like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes
Oh,
into view,
no.
her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
Finally, somebody. Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, exactly. She sounds threatening because her mask is already slipping. She knows.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Aren't you? I could just leave her down here. Fine, I'm coming closer to free you. You better not try anything.
Of course I won't.
Against your better judgment, you walk across the room to within arm's reach of the princess. I don't like the way you said within arm's reach. You hear the horrible sound
Damn
of
it!
slicing through meat. Who's hers at first, then yours. Your neck, specifically.
Hehe.
What?
Your vision swimming as you attempt to focus on her bloody blade and the limp sack of flesh that was once her arm.
You're going to die now.
And with a quick jerk of her elbow, she does just that. Everything goes dark.
What the hell? I was gonna set you free!
You're on a path in the woods. No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every... What? The interior of the cabin is... I feel dizzy. Who cares? Is this great? So obviously you've already been here. How many... This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is down to... That can't be right. That's too much responsibility.
I couldn't agree more. We couldn't be trusted with the fate of a single person, let alone...
Let's just stay focused. The only furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay, sure, you take the blade before... And then, we throw it out the window. What? That blade is the only edge we have. We are not.
Too late, because we already did it, didn't we?
Fortunately for the rest of you, and for me, and for the sake of the world, yes.
Wow!
Totally unfair. He shouldn't be allowed to just do things like that. You were the one who made us pick it up. See? You're not the only one who can figure out how to do things. What's done is done. I suggest you make the...
You're all so mad at each other, I'm just going to sit here quietly in the corner. You can be the ones to figure out what to do.
So? Are you just going to stand there, or are you going to head to the basement like you're... I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right? There isn't a door, there's just that mirror. There isn't a mirror. You only messed things up. You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it.
Let's just move it out of the way without looking. I don't want to see us. I'm sure we all look awful after dying twice.
Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this.
Oh.
You reach forward and the mirror's gone. How surprising. I can't say I was particularly invested in looking at it before, but now I really want to see what's in it. If it's so keen on hiding from us, whatever it has...
What is the contrarian? Is that like me contradicting myself? Is it because I killed her the first time? And then the second time I was like, fuck it, let's just go save her.
You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom. As your body tumbles onto the basement landing,
darn it.
The form of the princess comes into view. Riley smiles.
Well, I don't even have a knife, so I can't even do anything.
Hi. It looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
Wow.
And you still don't have a weapon. That's funny. That's a joke. I'm going to kill you now.
What?
Yes, that
Why?
was extremely silly of whoever did that. Probably a bad idea. That was you.
Just
I'm
contrarian.
some levity to this.
Wow.
Well, since all of this was your idea, how about you figure out how to get us out of it? Oh, guys like us don't get to make any decisions. You should know that. I decided to pick up that blade, and you decided to throw it out the window.
This is why we've already lost. Can't even stop bickering with ourselves. How are we supposed to beat her without a weapon? She's so sharp.
Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Oh, man.
Right, I'm out of ideas. What we doing?
Oh, that's easy. I'm gonna try flirting with her. Yep.
Interesting? It's disgusting. No, don't try romancing the princess. She wants to kill you. She's going to
Nope,
end the
we're
world
flirting.
if you stop her.
We're flirting.
Yeah, do we have to flirt with the murderous monster?
Yup.
Of course we do. I'm into it. The one making the decisions is into it. Are you not?
Exactly. This guy gets it. This guy gets it.
I don't know. I could go either way, honestly.
She doesn't want us.
Shut up.
You're just saying that because you want her to be into you.
I know. I thought I was being obvious.
Okay. Has anyone ever told you how gorgeous you are? I just feel like I really get you. I like you romantically even. Maybe we can hash this out over a date. How about you buy me dinner before impaling me to death? Give her the look.
The look.
The look. How can I not?
Know how to flirt without saying anything. We just have to let her know, right? You flash the princess.
With the look. Yeah.
Rosy blush rushes to the princess's cheeks as she breaks into a wide grin.
Let's go.
Unbelievable.
Oh, is that how it is? Yeah, okay, I feel that. I like you too. Neat.
Oh, be damned. This is actually going to work, isn't it?
Yes.
Still going to kill you. But now we can both enjoy a mutual romantic subtext to the murder.
Nice. Nice.
Or not.
At least she likes us. I've never been liked before.
Blush still glowing in her cheeks, the princess closes the distance between you and skewers you. Ow.
Now that's how you touch a man's heart.
While romance doesn't hurt at least a little bit, what matters?
Yes! The voice of the Smith is back!
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? Nah, we'd know if we died. Right? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
I think we're dead. And that's all we'll ever be. Dead.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here? I don't actually know how to answer that question. I think he means how many times have we died? Yes. Oh, I've lost count, to be honest.
I haven't. It's 4.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances.
Stop, man. I'm trying to riz up
Okay.
the baddie
Whatever
with
we
dual
do gets
blade
us another
arms.
Us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her. We'll win her heart eventually.
Exactly.
Come on, show me something new.
Stop it, Nitro. Oh, we can't flirt again?
Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason. She skewers you. Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps.
We just have to hit her harder.
She skewers you. More noise isn't helping, it's just making it harder to focus. Just keep dodging. Just keep
I'm so
dodging.
sad that
Just
we couldn't
keep
flirt
dodging.
again.
She skewers you.
What's the point of avoiding me if you're not going to fight?
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. We don't even have a weapon. Yeah, some clod threw it out the window. Again, that was you. No,
You're a fucking
I
moron.
was just the clod who suggested it. And if I knew we'd be stuck here forever, I wouldn't have done that. Just panic. Flee. She skewers you.
Oh, man.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not.
See? We lasted a little longer. Barely. She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
We're getting close to something. Can't you feel it? Fine. One last time.
None of this is working. Think.
She skewers you. And then everything goes dark, and you die. Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a... No steel claw, though.
If it's gone for good, then maybe we never actually needed it. That's what I've been telling you all. We can do this.
Yeah, mind over matter. Who needs violence when you have... Who needs love when you've mastered yourself?
Who needs anything when we don't matter?
Well, boys, are we ready? There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing...
Yeah. Leave it to the pros.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with us.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only... It's more of a slide. We know. Fine. I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along. Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Don't care. Just want to see how this ends. Fine. You make your way to the basement, where the princess...
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it? I'm not going to wait for an answer.
Okay, hold on. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We're literally at 59 minutes. I can only do 60-minute recordings. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.